What's everybody? What is everybody exactly? What is everybody? Let's try that again. What's up, everybody? I'm Glenn Diesel. There's three of us here, so that must mean it's three old men. Joining me as always, Dr. Diz DM. Hi, Diz.
Hey.
Watching Be Fancy. Hello. And the one, the only, the Admiral. Double up, Buck. What up, Buck?
Hello.
And tonight we're going to be talking about new releases that we are excited about. This can be games, movies, music, Pornhub releases, whatever you want to talk about. We'll talk about that.
I don't have to drink.
Yeah, you do. He highlighted
Nope.
the message.
Look what it says. There. Look what it says.
But it's 1K Buck.
Yep, there's no 1K Buck here.
We need to get you a new hat that has 2Ks. All right. So before we get started on our new releases,
he can have half a drink. Watch this.
Just a sip.
Just a sip.
Just a sip. Dang.
Three of guys brought to you by Sip Cola.
Exactly. You know, in this economy, 100 channel points only get you so far. Okay, so anyway, welcome to the show. And before we get to our discussion, I'm sure some of you that are watching this in 1080p stream are like, sir, me, there is something wrong with your face. If not, I'll zoom in a little bit more. See there? There's stuff wrong with my face. And so to answer that question, I'm just going to be honest with everybody, fully transparent. Last night, as you know, my wife, Savage Sally, lives with me, and last night she went off the fucking deep end and just beat the shit out of her. That's why I look like that. No, that's not true. That's not true at all. Actually, what happened, much funnier story, was picture this: 6:30 this morning, laying in bed, asleep. All is quiet on the Western Front. I hear, and then the next thing I hear is like Scooby-Doo running. You know, where it's like, and then they take off. I hear that. And then the cat is, by the way, backstory, we have an outside cat that had kittens. So we brought them in for a little while. The two cats were fighting. So the outside cat, Bobtail Bob, which is a girl, was chasing Luca, my normal inside cat. He decides he's going to go off-road, whips out the snickety-snick claws, climbs up, runs vertically up the bed, and then starts running over my body and onto my face with the snickety-snick claws still out. All right. So I roll over, make sure that he doesn't snickety-snick Clarence Allen, and there it goes right up my face. So I'm like, oh my God. So meanwhile, I'm laying there, and it feels like little knives going into my flesh. When in reality, as you can see from my face, it was actually little knives going into my flesh. So then after it's over, I'm like, because it hurts real bad. And I take my hand and do this. Oh, man. And I look at my hand and it's blood. And so I get cleaned up there. This is the aftermath of it. And here we are.
I love how you're the hero in this story.
Exactly. Exactly. I sacrificed myself to prevent harm to another. Not all heroes wear capes, chat. Sometimes they wear fashionable polos. All right, Buck. On the X Play 5-point scale, what do you give my story? I also figured there would be more emotion. A little let down by your response.
I was going with emotion.
Okay.
I put it in chat.
Yep. Yep, that's true. Yep, there. That's why my face looks like I went 2 rounds with Freddy Krueger.
We do have another story to discuss.
I thought initially that they fought on your face, not just.
I'll be honest with you. At the time, I was worried that was going to be the end result, and I was terrified.
I thought they fought on your face, not just X Games over your face.
Well, luckily, Bobtail Bob didn't follow him up the bed. It was just him running for his life up and over the bed. She didn't follow, or else I'm afraid they would have fought on my flesh.
So what I'm hearing is that Luca tried to play with the cats or the kittens, and
Final Fantasy thing.
Bob decided that you aren't playing with the kittens.
Well, see, I was nowhere around the kittens. Luca was nowhere around the kittens.
How do you know?
Because the kittens are in the bedroom with us in a little corner that's hard to get to. They started fighting in the kitchen.
Oh.
Like I said, they Scooby-Doo ran down the hall. Literally was like,
I see. So
Luca's screaming for his life.
So what you're really saying is
he did go egg game mode.
Woke up and chose violence.
Yeah. She's Bobtail Bob, nicest cat ever until she had babies.
And then she woke up and chose violence. Understand now.
Yeah. Shit got real. What's this other story you're talking about, Diz?
So Buck will really enjoy this story. And we actually need some input on it. The question that was posed to Clan Diesel, was it today? I think it was today.
Question.
There was a question posed to him, and he did not know the answer. So maybe everybody can help him. Someone asked him, and someone maybe in chat that I'm speaking of asked him how much money it would take for him to play 100% playthrough of Majora's Mask.
Yeah, it wasn't a 100% playthrough. It was.
He said 100%.
I had to play. Oh shit!
He said 100%.
I thought it was just a playthrough of Majora's Mask, and I couldn't complain about it.
Chat, you have to help me here. Verification. I'm pretty sure it was 100% playthrough.
So you were posed a question of you have to play Majora's Mask.
I have to play Majora's Mask on stream,
and you can't bitch about it.
And I can't complain about the game any. I'm not allowed to complain about this game.
Damn.
Honestly, I know, right?
Honestly, Diz, I don't know if there's enough money in the world to not have Clan complain about it.
I know. I mean, my point, Clan does cheap out sometimes on these things because he lost his eyebrows for like $30.
$50. I lost my eyebrows.
$50.
But remember, that was a long time ago, and it was to prove that if we said we were going to do something, we would do it.
I mean, he also became Tifa for a certain amount.
Exactly. See, I brought that up too. I dressed in a drag.
But you're saying that you won't complain for an X amount of money. I don't know if there's enough money for you to actually not complain about a video game that you
I was told that oh god, here we go.
It doesn't work on here. Hang on. Hang on.
Oh.
I might be able to make this work. Hang on. Continue talking. I'll work for a second.
All right. No, I don't agree with this, Matt Smith FD. I do believe you've been robbed. This is horrible. Shenanigans. Chad is calling shenanigans.
I mean, so what was your rebuttal to this, Clan? What
I didn't have a rebuttal. I didn't say anything because I didn't know how much.
I mean, what
I asked Diz. I said, Diz, you're my business partner here. How much would you think it would be worth?
But see, there's really no way any of us could answer that.
I'm Lamon. I think it's too summoned.
I need to lighten it up just a little bit.
Oh, there. Fear me. Chat, I am here.
No, that's not enough. We need more green.
You want more green? Oh shit.
Oh, yeah, now he's blending into the trees, Dis.
I think there's where he was before.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good deep green right there. A good one. Just like classic Limon.
All right, I'll leave it on there for a little while.
All right. So
just for Matt Smith.
Here's the thing. There you go. You get double the credit. So here's the thing. What do you all and Diz and Buck think would be a fair goal? We'll call it a goal for me to play Majora's Mask and not complain about it.
Now here's the thing. What is the repercussions if you ever once complain?
I don't know. What would you want the repercussions to be?
Hang on. So, I imagine you're going to play this through emulation, right? Because you don't have a modded N64, right?
I don't have a modded. I do have an N64, but I don't have Majora's Mask,
it's not modded.
I don't have any way to play it. So I can either do it through an emulator or I can do it through the Switch.
Oh yeah, he could do it through the Switch.
It's still emulation.
Oh my gosh! He says if you complain, then there's you can lose part of the eyebrow.
Listen, I'm a little concerned with the hair regrowth thing. Okay, a little concerned about the eyebrows.
So here's the question. I was talking about why I had such issues with Ocarina and Majora's Mask at first. It's because of the controls. I couldn't, like, it wasn't working very well for me, and it being not as responsive made the games not as fun. So I got this controller now, right? Yep, and the stick on it is really good. So it makes the game a lot more enjoyable. Like the arrow, like I can track really good with the bow. It's not like jerk. Should I loan him that controller to play it on? Or should I give him the controller I was using?
I mean, if he plays on Switch, though, then he has the Joy-Cons.
Oh, is he going to play on Switch?
Well, I'm just saying, if he plays on Switch, he has the Joy-Cons.
Switch might make it a little easier for him, so.
Well, I mean, it's still just emulating the Nintendo 64 controller.
Yeah.
I don't know how those buttons would work on the Switch, though. It'd be weird.
But see, here's the underlying factors.
I could emulate the 3DS version.
Because if the whole thing is that he's not supposed to bitch about it.
You're right.
And if he does, there has to be repercussions.
I agree.
So it's not only an amounted value of what it would take to get him to do it, but there has to be punishments set up for when he bitches. Not if he bitches, but when, because Clan's going to bitch about this game because this is like the very bottom of the barrel game he hates the most.
This is really good. Oh, and if you're turning it in for the new releases, we will get to that. We are old men, so we do.
We are getting there.
We go off on a ski.
We have to address a very important topic first, though.
It's true. Well, the only punishment that's been brought up so far is shaving eyebrows. I'm wondering if there's something else. Every time he complains, he has to play 1 hour of Zelda 2 without complaining.
This is just a vicious circle. Next thing you're going to say, I have to play Breath of the Wild. That's true. If you're going to shave the eyebrows, yes. If I shaved it last time, I shaved my eyebrows, I also shaved everything else.
He has to eat a warhead. Yeah, we could get warheads, or we could get the Bean Boozled.
No, I will not do that.
Didn't we try that one night? That was bad.
Yeah.
That
You
was
don't
not
do that.
good.
No.
That was not good.
Not going to. I would rather show my bare ass on the chat than eat a Bean Boozled. Yeah. Chad, I will show you my butthole.
What about Warheads? What about Warheads?
They're sour, right?
Well,
hot. Well, they're sour than hot.
Well, that depends on the kind. That depends on the kind you get.
I'll try one.
The Harry Potter jelly beans.
What about the lemon heads? Lemon heads are just very sour.
I do lemon head. Or we may think of something fun if it happens.
It's got to be a Warhead. I think we should have multiple different things. Like maybe there should be a tiered list. Like on the first thing, it's this. On the second one, it gets a little worse. On the third one, it gets even worse. What do you think about that?
Why do you want to do this to me?
I'm saying if you're gonna set a high dollar amount for this, then it has to be at least
if it gets met and you break the contract of it getting met, then you have to be punished for breaking the contract.
Thank you, Crossroads Demon.
Hey, you play Warlock. You know how this works.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. I am an expert Warlock. What do I do if I make it through and I don't complain at all?
That's interesting.
You don't get punished.
No, I got one for you. If I don't complain at all.
If you don't complain at all.
For one episode of Not Actually Heroes, I get to be the DM and I can do whatever I want.
No, because then you'll kill players.
With the characters and it's canon.
Oh my gosh. So through the entire game, or it's just one
through that one night. For that one night, I get no holds barred. I am the DM, and whatever happens, happens. It is canon from that point on.
Sure.
If I teleport the party to Candyland, from that point on, the characters all remember going to Candyland and shit happened.
I'm fine with it. I'm good with that.
All right.
You are aware that you have to play the entire thing of Majora's Mask, right? Without complaining.
I have the walkthrough. I have everything that we need to do, and I'll be the co-pilot there and walk you through it. Be like, all right, here's what we need to do. And then you have to do it. Like,
okay, so we got stipulations, we got repercussions, we still don't have the price. So
we don't have the price yet.
What's the price? I'm in the one involved, so I will bar myself from saying. So this Buck chat, you all have to come up with what you think is a fair price. And then that's what we'll do. We'll post a goal and there you go.
Well, the game is already accessible.
You gotta be more than $1.
The game's already accessible and acquired. Right? Like you already have access to it.
Right. I can get access to it. Yes.
Well, no, I mean, like, don't you already have it? You don't already have the online part.
I have the online. I don't have the online part that gives you Nintendo 64.
Oh, okay.
But I was going to get it anyway, so that's not a problem.
Okay.
I can get it easily. That's not
so that part's already sort of taken care of. That's not like with the outfit thing, which that costs quite a bit more.
It was, but I'm pretty sure you got to see my ass in that episode. Check on NerdTube, Chad. I think it's there.
It's like episode 20 something, 26 maybe, 24, one of those. I remember I ordered the stuff and it took forever to get it in because of the shipping delays. I don't know about the price. I mean,
did you know I'm still Limon, by the way?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right, cool. I'm fine with it.
I'm letting him get his money's worth.
That's Limon.
What do you think, Dis?
I mean, I think a good goal is
I DM'd you.
I'm not a businessman, but let's look here to see what the
Timmy brings up a good thing.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
Is this going to be 100+ part thing like it is now? Do we do one shot it? Do we cut it up and put it on YouTube? Do I stream it on Twitch? What do we do?
So,
one day
to play through the game, let's see. I have a guess at the time because
let's see.
100% play through time. 31.5 hours.
That is more than a day.
Yes, that is.
Holy crap.
The Legend of Zelda is about 20.5 hours in length. If you're a gamer that strives to see all aspects, you're likely to spend 31.5 hours to obtain 100%. And guess what? Stream. That's if you're good at it, right? That's if you don't make mistakes. You're not getting killed.
Yeah, that's if you are used to like trying to speed run it and shit.
6 hours.
Damn.
100% complete in 6 hours.
Okay, so we have a few options here. We can either, I don't think streaming the whole thing and me playing it would be the best idea, because it would just be Majora's Mask again. It's just me playing this time.
Yep.
So we can do a really long stream, and I'm talking like on the weekend, like I never thought I'd say this, like a freaking 24-hour stream. Yeah. Me playing Majora's Mask. Or I can stream it, part of it, and then the rest of it, when I'm not streaming it, we'll just publish a video on NerdTube. You can watch it.
The world record is 5 hours, 53 minutes, and 59 seconds.
That's glitching. That is glitching right there. There's some glitching going on.
And then 7 years later, he 100% completed it in 4 hours, 35 minutes, and 30 seconds.
Holy shit. He's a madman. So what do you want, chat? You don't have ideas now, that's fine. Go to the Discord.
I
join the Discord.
I presented Diz with the price.
I think that's where I was at, kind of. So, but I am not the businessman usually, so I don't charge people.
I said about $100.
That's fair,
because the game's already pretty much accessible. And it's not like you're having to pay for the hardware or the game itself.
Was that Little Limon?
Little Limon.
That was Little Limon. He came in and was like, "Look at my shirt, Daddy. What does it say?" That's the Limon voice. Also, you didn't hear it, did you?
I'm the businessman. Yes. Exactly.
You guys didn't hear Sally, did you?
No.
Good. Okay. So,
show me the green child.
Show me the green child.
That works. That actually works in the original as well. They said that.
Awesome.
Okay, well, I think this is really good stuff. I'm gonna put some thought in it and try to make a list of punishments. I will even make it where, if as long as he doesn't complain X amount of times, then he can still be the DM on that one session. So there's a mark. He gets a few like stumbles there. That way, he doesn't have to go for a no-hitter.
If we're gonna do that, then the price goes up.
Oh, okay, yeah. We'll throw this out in the Discord. That way we can talk about new releases.
If you're gonna give an opportunity for JD to get fucked over, the price goes up. If you're gonna give him opportunities to be able to cuss and complain.
Why do you think I would fuck you over?
Because it's you.
You got through the Christmas special.
I wasn't JD either.
All right, Chad. So join the Discord, go to the Discord, go to the 3 Old Men channel in Discord.
Yes.
Everything will be posted there. Since this is now a 3 Old Men joint.
And we will discuss it in there, and whatever stream we have next, we may talk about it a little bit at the beginning.
Timmy wants it to be 350.
Yep.
that was my
Loch Ness Monster.
That was my recommendation earlier. 350.
Yep. So now, more than halfway into the show, we're going to talk about the reason we're having the show. New releases that you're excited about.
I mean, it's only going to take 20 minutes. You know.
So. Who wants to start? Who is excited about something that is out right now, just came out, or will be coming out within the next, let's say, 6 months?
I mean, I know one that's coming out this year. I don't know if it'll be in the next 6 months.
Also, Wo Long, Timmy, how are you liking that? Is that a good game, or is it broken as all hell? Buck, what's got you?
Arc 2.
Arc 2. That's right. Living your life a quarter dinosaur at a time.
I'm so waiting for that. But if we're talking about the next 6 months,
when does Arc 2 come out? Is there a release date?
They just have it for this year.
I'm excited about that too. I enjoy the first one. Obviously, not as much as Buck.
That's true.
Buck really likes it.
The only person that enjoys Arc more than Buck is Vin Diesel.
But I do like the game. I really like the game.
The only reason you say that, Clint, is because he actually jumped in with Wild Card and is helping them make it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like if they would just reach out to you, you would be the number one
I would help them make it.
Vin Diesel. Yeah.
I would help them make it for sure.
You would be at least the best playtester they could get.
So. Fuck yeah.
Exactly.
I'd be all over that.
The man logs into the game instantly, level 65. Don't even have to do anything. Just rubs two sticks together.
The big thing for me in the first one was it's like the combat with the dinosaurs and stuff. I hope that it's a little smoother. It feels more like a first person type of. It was a little clunky for me, so I really like the building and stuff like that. When I compare it to like, Halo or Destiny or something like that with these well polished games, the combat was a little clunky.
What didn't you like about the fighting with the dinos?
Maybe I don't know, like it's the feel for me. I've talked about that before, like aiming the bow, aiming the bola, stuff like that.
Well, I mean, you got to look at it from the perspective of you, right? As a survivor, you don't know what these creatures are because you find dossiers of what these creatures are. You're learning what they are. So when you first see one, you don't even know what the hell it is. So, when you pull up the bow, you don't even remember what a bow is. You have this implant in your arm that teaches you how to make it, but when you make the thing, you have to, like, when you click on it, it gives you a description of what it is. Like, you don't even know what the hell you're making to start with. Once you make it, you learn what its name is. So you don't really know what the hell you're even making. You just have a visualization in your head of make this. And then you're like, oh, I made an axe. And then you're like, oh, an axe helps you chop a tree or gather more of this, or a pick helps you gather more of this. And so you're piecing together what these items are and what these weapons can do because you don't remember anything. And then you see the dinos and you're like, what the hell are these? And then if you tame one, then you remember, or you not remember, you get told, oh, this is a triceratops or this is a stegosaurus. You don't even know what the hell they are until you tame one. And then when you find their book, you learn more about them. So from your standpoint as a survivor, you don't even know what the hell you're doing here until you find the books that piece together what the hell you're here for. In also, Halo, you kind of know what the hell you're doing here. You know, you're like,
you're finishing the fight.
Yeah, I'm here to do what I was designed to do.
Yeah. Also, the Ark 2 game is running on the Unreal Engine. Yes. So, I mean, they'll make it do whatever because apparently you can do anything in Unreal. Like, that's just the engine that everybody's going to now. Everything's being made in Unreal Engine. Even Halo is moving to the Unreal Engine.
Yeah. So for me, it's not so much the gameplay. The gameplay was cool and that all makes sense and stuff. It was just more mechanically how it felt to me. I hope that the next it's going to be a little more. It's going to be Ark, but just more polished, and I'm sure we're going to see really cool graphics as well, which is going to draw in more player base. I feel like so.
One thing I'm looking forward to is what they added in Genesis is going to kind of be added at the start of this arc, and that's quest lines. Because you're good, because Santiago, which is Vin Diesel's character, his group is going to have quests that you can go out and do in this world. And because what I think is going to happen is we're going to be actually on a planet this time. We're not going to be in a simulation because that's all Ark was a simulation.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to find actual people. And we're going to be doing quests and aiding them and doing things. Because that's what you did in Genesis. You went and did quests and learned about more things. So I'm hoping that
will we be more training dinos to race against other dinos?
Honestly, I don't know.
Dinosaur races?
Yeah.
If they do that, I want a.
I think it's funny to say it, but I also think it would be cool to actually see it.
If that's the case, I'm breeding I'm getting 2 Phiomias. I'm gonna breed them, and I'm gonna have the fastest pig on the world.
Pig race.
It's definitely going to be Fast and Furious DLC.
Yeah. All right. Something I'm looking forward to. Next week, Ted Lasso season 3 comes out. I don't know if you've watched it, right, Clan? I think
I watched a few episodes with you. Yeah.
Yep. I'm really pumped about it. If you haven't watched it, it's on Apple TV, and it's really good. I'm watching it right now for the second time through. Just as good as the first run through of it. It's a weird show. It's more like there's the same like drama and stuff as other shows, but you really get attached to these characters that they put in the show. And there's a lot of comedy in there, but it's more like comedy of just guys hanging out type of stuff, normal comedy that you would see day to day. So it's really good, and they kind of, I think they left season 2 off with kind of a cliffhanger, so I'm really excited to see where it goes from there. So And I actually found out one of the main guys on there, Roy Kent, the character, he's like an older footballer, and he becomes like a, you know, goes through his. I won't spoil anything, but he goes through several different changes. He was actually a writer that they brought in, and then became an actor on the show. So,
oh, nice,
kind of interesting. When you see him, like, he doesn't look like the traditional like writer. He looked like he should have just been an actor right from the beginning. But I think most of your actors are probably writers.
Yeah.
So, what are you excited about, Clan?
Me, I actually have a lot of things I'm excited about, but I will first start with something that comes out here soon. And that is Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. I'm actually excited for this one. It looks like it'll be good. There's humor, there's stuff. I like the interaction between the characters. There's a tiefling plus. Um, there's Michelle Rodriguez is in it, so I'm sure her character dies at some point. As is customary. But
as
yeah, I've been watching the
as Timmy says,
tradition. That's right, as is tradition. So I'm really excited to go see that. I'm really looking forward to that. There's a trailer, but the latest trailer for the movie is in our Discord under the TV and movies. Movies and TV channel. So you can go there and watch that. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that. I am hoping that it will be good. It definitely is setting itself up to be.
I like the part in the trailer when the guy goes, "The hell is that?" And they look at him and go, "I believe that's an owl bear." And the druid shifts and hops on the horse,
mm-hmm.
like it's nothing. Like,
yep. Yeah, there's one where the tiefling is crunched down and standing over the ground, and then she pops a portal and just falls forward. And when she falls forward, you can see it moving to the new location, and she falls up into the treasure room.
Nice.
Yeah. So
yeah,
it
I
was
just
cool.
watching some of the trailer there, and I saw some of the combat. That looked pretty cool.
Yep. Looks cool.
That's what I see every weekend when we're playing D&D. That's going on in my head. So
that's true. Theater of the mind, chat. Theater.
So was that portal kind of like what happened in the bottom of the temple when we showed up in El Toro?
A little bit, yeah.
It's like, this doesn't happen in combat. Bye, bitches. We're out.
Yep. Never seen it before. Probably will never see it again.
That's true.
I mean, we might do it again. You never know. Sometimes dire situations, we gotta get the hell out of there.
All right, Buck, what do you got?
I'd say something that's coming up more recent that I'm looking forward to comes out March 21st, which is Warcraft's next update, which is 10.0.7.
Embers of Neltharion, which is Deathwing.
Yeah, the Incarnates got released after we killed Razagath. So her brood is hell bent on killing us all.
By the way, the Earth Incarnate is a badass MFer. Yeah, you watch that trailer.
That cinematic was pretty cool.
That cinematic, that dude is badass. Like he's going to be
a Warcraft 2 movie.
The last thing we heard on Warcraft 2 movie was that they were indeed making it.
Yeah, they're currently making Warcraft 2 right now.
I don't know.
It's still in making as far as I know. But what's coming up with this one is we get to go back to the Forbidden Reach, which if you played the pre-patch for Warcraft, you got to be a Drakthir if you chose to. So we get to go back there. And the orc and the humans are getting their heritage armor.
That's right. As long as you didn't boost them, right? Isn't that the thing about heritage armor? You can't boost characters.
No. So the that's for the allied races. These two have been out, like, if you boosted a main faction character, I don't know why you would. I mean, some people probably did, but I will have to switch to the Alliance at some point after the 21st and take
to get your heritage armor.
Yep, to take my human to get the heritage armor.
Yeah.
But I do have a Fury Warrior that you and Diz have fought alongside of a little bit out in Dragonflight. He will go get his. But
yeah, I will say 10.7, 10.0.7, and 10.1 patches look pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to 10.1
as WoW goes. I think they're also in 10.1. They're doing a little update to the progression through Dragonflight, because I saw one of the notes said there was going to be a I don't know, I guess a fast track or something through there. So I guess if you've already completed the story on one character, you'll be able to move through it quicker on your alts.
Yeah, they'll set it up to where when you start, you'll get an option to be like, when you show up and go, hey, I've already done this, and it'll skip certain quest things, and you'll get the rep for the renown done, and you'll skip ahead through the storyline somewhat it'll cut out the filler quests, and you'll go straight to the main objectives of the quest lines, so that you don't have to do all the little stuff. But when season 2, which is 10.1, comes out, you'll be able to do a new zone will open up and a new raid will follow. So I'm looking forward to them.
And goblins, worgen, and somebody else could be druids.
Goblins, worgens, and
the trolls. No, trolls can already be druids.
Trolls are already druids.
Pandas.
But I think it is pandas.
Yeah, I think it's pandas.
Yeah. So that's going to be a thing, which is going to be weird.
Yep.
What about the chinchillas?
No, they're too fresh on the list.
Can humans be druids?
No.
Right, just the Kulturians, right? So normal Stormwind humans can't be druids either.
Correct. Because right now the only druids that we have are Kulturians, trolls,
Taurens,
yep, high mountains,
and the night elves,
high mountains, the night elves. Let's see who else on the Alliance can be druids.
Kulturians.
Yeah, but there should be one more. There should be 6.
Can Draenei be a druid?
I don't think so.
Anyway, yeah. So look for actually what I want to do is at some point, because all this stuff has to deal with Deathwing, I really want to take us. I think we should take some characters through Cataclysm. Because he's there waiting for it fast. And I know a bronze dragon that'll take us there. But yeah, there's that. So Diz, what's your second thing that you want to bring up?
So I'm kind of excited about the John Wick Chapter 4 movie coming out.
Still gotta watch John Wick 2 and 3.
Looks like it's on March 24th. So coming up soon here.
Oh yeah, the Worgens are the others.
Yeah, in 10.7, 10.0.7, they get to be druids, I think.
So the last John Wick movie, probably not as good as the first 2.
Yeah.
It's safe to say. So hopefully, I'm surprised that they're making a 4th one. But it looks like it's going to have a lot more with Lawrence Fishburne in there, which there's there was a interesting like a conspiracy theory on it that John Wick, the movies are happening inside of the Matrix.
Oh God.
Because Lawrence Fishburne is there. And so I think that's pretty interesting. If it is actually true, that would be amazing. Because the last Matrix movie was awful for me. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I really like the action sequences of those movies. There's a lot of probably takes that go into nailing those, because they're just so pinpoint accurate. How he places the gun and reloads, and different things.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm interested in.
I'm excited about another movie too.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for that movie. I think it looks like it will be exactly what people that are our age.
Mm-hmm.
There's things in it for them. So you got old Mario stuff. You got things in it for people that are kids' age, that are new to Mario, played around with
that
like
really
Odyssey
cool
and stuff.
Italian accent in there.
Now listen, listen. I'm gonna back this up. All right, Mario, not Italian, not like native Italian, like should be speaking Italian. No, Mario is a plumber from Brooklyn.
Hey, we know he's from Brooklyn. We don't know that he didn't come there from Italy.
Well, he may have, but he's not supposed to sound like he's from Italy.
I agree. I would be okay with either the Italian accent or a Brooklyn accent. I appreciate that Chris Pratt is playing him. I really like Chris Pratt in everything that he's done.
Just to fix the confusion, Clan. It's Goblin, Lightforged Draenei, and Worgens in 10.0.7 are becoming monks, not druids.
Oh, monks. Okay. Sorry.
And Worgens can already be druids. They were that way when they came out. That was the confusion. So they're becoming monks.
Gotcha.
All right. Gotcha. Proceed with Mario.
Sorry. But yeah, I'm excited for that.
Mm-hmm. I expect that we're gonna have
Zach.
several of those movies, coming after this one.
Well, I mean, it's a Mario Brothers movie, and it's made by the studio that made, Despicable Me and all that stuff. Probably a good theory there.
Good, yeah, safe bet on that one.
Yep. All right, anybody got another one? Because I got like a ton.
I got a ton as well. Buck, what you got?
Well, I mean, I don't know exactly when it's coming out, and I don't know if they're going to butcher it or not. But I'm kind of looking forward to the new Winchester show, just to see if they're going to butcher it or not.
Well, it's all available now to watch, every bit of it.
It's out?
It's been out for the whole season. It started back in the fall.
I don't have access to it.
Yeah, it started back in the fall.
Oh.
And they just aired their season finale, which I think may be I don't know if it's their series finale.
What's it on then? Because I don't ever see it.
CW. It's on the CW. That's
why. So I guess I'm waiting until it comes out on DVD. Or Blu-ray, whatever. But I'm looking forward to getting to see it because I don't know how well they fucked it up or not.
I don't
CW.
know. It's weird.
Have you been watching it?
I've not been watching it, but I got the entire season there. But I already know the ending because it was spoiled.
Oh well, don't spoil that.
And I'm not going to spoil it for you. But yeah, there's that. But I do want to watch that. But I want to finish watching my third viewing of the entire series of Supernatural first.
So this is a spin-off of
It's the prequel. It's a spin-off prequel, technically.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, that's what it's supposed to be.
Yes.
It's a spin-off, but it's the prequel.
It's their parents.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
It's
which you would know about if you watched more than 2 episodes of the first season.
I don't know the finale, but I expect it to be the problem to be presented at the beginning and to be completed by the end of the episode.
I mean, it's John and Mary before Sam and Dean.
It just kind of does that in the first season.
Yeah.
To get you kind of used to how the world is. And then it doesn't do that anymore. Then after that, every season has an arc.
Okay.
There's a plot for the entire season.
Yeah, I've only watched like 5 episodes.
I'm going to make you start watching it at work. That's what we're going to start watching at work.
Hey, we can.
Okay. So
man, y'all must have very long lunch breaks.
We watch an episode at a time, usually, of whatever we're watching. Unless it's 30 minutes, then we watch 2. So what do you got, Diz? What's your next one?
Okay. I got a bunch of them, but probably the one I'm most excited about is Tears of the Kingdom.
The sequel to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
I hope that they don't have the weapon break mechanic anymore. But if they do, it's not a game breaker for me. Because I kind of played through. I haven't beat Breath of the Wild, but I played through quite a bit of it with that mechanic, and I still believe that they pulled a lot of ideas from Majora's Mask, because in both those games you're always collecting inventory stuff. You're always having to refill your inventory. So that's probably why you don't like it as much, because it kind of is related to Majora's Mask.
Maybe. I like my Zeldas. It's in a very simple manner. You go, you have 8 dungeons, do the dungeons, or you can do like Link to the Past. You go, you have 3 little introductory dungeons, then you get your real 8 dungeons to go through. That's fine.
I agree. I hope that this one has, it doesn't have to be 8, but a number of dungeons that is less than 150.
Because let's call it like it is. Okay, the shrines were there for 2 reasons. One was to show off the gyros and accelerometers and stuff in the Switch. 2, it's 120 mini games.
Yeah, it was filler.
Yeah, the main game has 4 dungeons and Calamity Ganon.
Yep,
that's it. That's the game. Then you have 120 mini dungeons that you.
Yep.
What it is. Said what I says, chat. That's what. All right. For me, the next thing is I have a bunch. Which one should I do the next? I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna do a game. A game that I'm excited for coming out within the next 6 months or so. Final Fantasy 16. Really excited for that. I want to get my hands on it. I want to plays it. Plays it bad. It does look good. The guy making it is Yoshi P, the guy that's in charge of Final Fantasy 14. So I have high hopes.
Is this the first time that we've seen actual cussing? Now, I remember Barrett, but
they've had
then they
before.
Bleep it out.
Yeah, they bleeped it out. Yeah. I think maybe a few other ones may have said damn. Or hell, this is going to be the first Final Fantasy to drop the F word. There is an F bomb in the game. And there's also apparently butts. I saw a butt. Probably Garuda's.
F bomb 2 and F bomb 3.
That's right.
F bomb,
F bombara, and F bomaga. Fuckara, fuckaga. Or back in our day, fuck 1, fuck 2, and fuck 3. Yep. So yeah, I'm excited about that. It's going to be cool. In this one, you actually get to play as the summon. When you summon them, you become the summon and fight. So that'll be kind of cool. I think he'll do really good with the story because Final Fantasy 14 has a pretty good story. So yeah, like I said, I'm really excited about it. I'm hoping this is a return to form for Final Fantasy.
And we'll have to see about the combat, you know.
That's true. Now, there's two
different
kinds of
combat.
Like
remake, or are they going to allow you to do it 2 different ways?
I think there's 2 different ways you can do the combat, from what I understand. There's the live action combat. You can just go in there, whack, 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 whack. And then there's also, there in the accessibility options of the game, you can add these items to your character. And if you enable these items, they do different things. So one of them is that if you equip this item, it automatically dodges for your character. So you don't have to worry about dodging attacks. Your character will automatically dodge the attack. Another one will assign attacks to buttons on the controller face. So instead of actually doing the move for the attack or whatever, you can just hit triangle or square or whatever. And I'm saying this because it's PS5 exclusive. At least for now. So there you go. But yeah, I'm excited. That game. Buck, what you got next?
A Crushed Soul.
Oh no.
I just clicked on and found that they are enabling cross faction alliance and horde guild.
Yep, guilds. Yep, you can now be in a guild with horde members of your alliance.
Fuck that garbage.
Yep,
patch of friendship.
Exactly. The old things are going away. Soon there won't be a horde or alliance.
I understand that that's going away, but until it officially goes away, fuck that. Because if the alliance talks, can you understand what they said? No. So if you're in a cross-faction guild and an alliance member talks, can you understand what the hell he said?
They're finally going to release the language things that you can learn.
Yep. Now all your characters will speak a common language.
This is stupid. And then what the hell's the point of PvP anymore?
They're going to make it more like basically all the other
team-based PvP, yeah.
Where it's not divided by race anymore. It's just divided by whatever faction, probably. But there's no factions, so
probably won't be that. You just queue up for it and it randomly places you in a team, unless you're already in a group.
War games.
Yep.
With war guns.
My soul.
With war gun.
Oh Jesus, you went there.
Guildness forever.
You don't even play Worgen.
I have a Worgen Hunter on a loon. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you don't have it on Windrunner, so ergo you don't play fucking Worgen.
All right. What do you got besides your soul being crushed, sir?
I mean, it crushed my soul so bad I don't know if I can
don't even have one. Oh, dang.
Go ahead, Diz. I'll go next round.
I do. Shazam! Fear of the Gods. I was not
the first movie.
I was not a fan before I watched it. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this, but I had like I was down for like some sickness or injury or something. I don't know, whatever. You know how I am, getting injured or something.
Yep.
And I watched Shazam. I was like, this is actually a really good movie.
Yeah, they got the character real good. They captured Captain Marvel, Shazam. Real name is Captain Marvel, by the way. Real good. I think they did a really good job with the character.
And I think Black Adam is to interact with Shazam at some point or something like that.
Well,
they have very similar powers.
But then James Gunn came in and killed that universe. So
yeah, I was
all
say,
that's gone.
Gunn killed every actor in that universe.
Except
the only actor that has survived is Jason Momoa.
Yep. And that's only because he has a contract for a second movie.
Yeah, so they're still going to release his Aquaman 2, but the Flash movie that's coming out is
has
going
the
to
actor
reset
from
the universe.
Fantastic Beast. Yep.
I wonder why. Have they said what
he
is
wants
his
to get
major
younger
problem?
Actors.
He just wants to make his own movie.
He wants to have younger actors
Henry Cavill
too.
Could do it.
Yeah. See, it's almost just like it's because the movies weren't like the best things I've ever seen, but they weren't garbage.
Here's the thing with DC and Marvel in this recent outing of all of them, right? Since they started making these movies, Marvel has made better movies than DC by far. Yeah. DC has made better shows than Marvel by far. Yeah. There is not a show that Marvel has that stands up to any of the Arrowverse shows.
Is DC just doing what Marvel did with like the first X-Men movies? Like the first X-Men movie with Wolverine and Rogue was okay, right?
It's the best of the original 3 X-Men movies, yes.
And then
I enjoy that movie.
And then you get the second one and third one, you're like, oh my gosh. And then they're like, okay, let's just kind of forget that it happened. And now they've got to a point where they're like, okay, well, we won't forget that it happened. It happened in a different universe. So is he just doing the exact same thing?
Yes. What happens is the Flash movie is Flashpoint. So the Flash travels so fast he goes into a different universe to try to save his mom dying. And he goes into the universe where Michael Keaton Batman is. Which by far the greatest part of the movie is Michael Keaton Batman back. Listen, Warner Brothers, give me the Batgirl movie because it also has Michael Keaton in it as Batman. I'm like Danny DeVito. Michael Keaton is my Batman for live action. I will stipulate for live action, I like Michael Keaton best as Batman. Now, for Batman's total, Kevin Conroy in Batman the Animated Series and Justice League and stuff, best Batman that's ever been. There's no question. Stop all of it. That is that when I think of Batman talking, that's who I hear talking is Kevin Conroy.
Wait, wasn't Batgirl in Batman Forever alongside Chris O'Donnell and George Clooney?
Different universe.
No. I was gonna say, Alicia Silverstone was definitely with Chris O'Donnell and George Clooney.
Different Batgirl. Yep.
But I like that trailer when they go in there and see Michael Keaton because he's like, "I'm Batman," and then Flash is like, "Boom!" just falls face. Yep. He's like, "Oh shit!"
That's not the Batman I saw a minute ago.
No, but he's the Batman.
That's true. That is the Batman. Because Batfleck is in the movie.
Yes, he is there. And there's rumors that Christian Bale is in there on his motorcycle.
I have heard that. Yes, I've heard that the Christian Bale Batman may show up too, but I don't know.
There's speculation he's there because he's on the Bat cycle, but there's no definitive that that's him.
If you'll notice in the trailer, we get 2 Flashes. I think one of them may end up becoming Reverse Flash.
Yeah.
Ooh, can we get Flash Gordon in there as well?
Maybe.
Yes.
And then you got Michael Keaton Batman and you get Supergirl.
Yeah.
That's why Superman's not in it. In the Michael Keaton universe, Supergirl came to Earth.
No. And she got detained.
You got detained. Yes. Also got short black hair.
Yeah.
Which is a real departure for Supergirl.
Yeah, because she's supposed to have blonde hair.
Normally she has long blonde hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll still go watch it, even though Ezra Miller kind of freaks me out. Because he went fucking crazy. So I guess it's my turn. What am I excited about that is coming out? don't know.
I'm loaded up with some here. I can throw something out there.
Oh,
I know you'll be interested in.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
I've got one.
Go ahead, Buck.
And it's coming out the same time frame as two others, game wise. Same month as two others that have been mentioned already. So June's going to be a hot month, and it'll be Diablo 4 coming out June 6th or June, the same time as Street Fighter 6 and Final Fantasy 16.
That's right. Little Matt in chat definitely, Matt said FDL, definitely excited for Street Fighter 6. And I'll be honest with you, I am also excited for Street Fighter 6. And I'm not a Street Fighter
you just want to
guy
see
typically.
It's all right.
But no, the animations in that game look amazing.
I know,
and some of the services that they offer, like you're going to be able to play old versions of Street Fighter online against people. That's amazing.
Yeah, there's like a virtual arcade you walk around in.
Yeah, I just want to play Diablo 4 because they're bringing the druid back.
I do want to play Diablo 4.
Now, I got to play the beta for that. And if they don't change the stuff they did, it'll be better than 3.
I think so. In Diablo 4, you played the beta, like you said. Does it go back to more like 2, like a good in between 2 and 3?
Yes, it's a more advanced 2.
Okay, good. I think then that will appeal to people more because Diablo 2 is very popular.
It's peak for me.
It's kind of like peak. It's kind of like Blizzard looked at 3 and looked at Shadowlands and went, "We fucked up."
And Warcraft 3 Reforged.
Oh, they don't give a fuck about that. They know they fucked that up.
Yeah, that's fucking horribly.
But it's like they looked at those two and went, "We kind of fucked that up, so we need to go back and retool what we did in the past." And so they brought out Dragonflight. And then they're like, "Let's make 4 more towards what we've done before on a better graphics and better engine."
Yeah. I will say Blizzard got Dragonflight is definitely, I'm having more fun with Dragonflight than I did BFA or Shadowlands. And Shadowlands, in my opinion, is worse than BFA.
Even Blizzard has acknowledged that they fucked up Shadowlands.
Yeah, like Shadowlands they had a lot of potential that they fucked and up. They did not do any of the potential that could have been. See Arthas, by the way. So Dragonflight is definitely better, but now they still haven't been able to do as good as they did in Legion. Legion is top tier. I think the best expansion that's ever been for.
Well, you gotta look at their steps, right? Core, and then they did Wrath, and then they skipped some. And then they brought out Legion. Now they've got to skip some before they bring out the next big thing. Like they have to leave gaps before they bring out their big stuff.
I don't think they can do that anymore, though. I think they learned that. I think they're going to have to just try to do banger after banger after banger, even with the patches.
Well, the problem is they can't. Because if they do, they can't release like they normally release. It takes too long.
True.
To have it as polished as ICC, as polished as Legion, they can't bring them out back to back like that because it takes too long.
I think if the Microsoft acquisition goes through,
well, if they get that, then they'll have enough money and hands on deck to do it.
I think Microsoft will increase that team.
Right. But they don't have the hands on deck to do that right now. To be
not right now.
That kind of number.
It's too small a team. Dis?
So there is quite a few movies here.
Oh yeah, there's definitely
a lot coming out in the next few months. One of which, the Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
Harrison Ford's final Indiana Jones movie.
Han Solo's final dream.
Yeah, that's true.
If you don't know that reference, chat, well, I guess you got to keep up with the universe.
I'm like you, little Matt. I want to watch that movie as well. I went to the theaters and watched Crystal Skull. Let Down.
Oh.
I do want to watch this Indiana Jones movie because this is the passing of the torch to somebody new. Yep. And I want to see how it ends with Indy.
Another one in June, Transformers. Rise of the Beast.
Wars.
I'm watching that one.
I'll watch it, although I am definitely in the camp of truck, not monkey.
Peter Dinklage is in there.
Yep.
I like my Transformers to be cars, but it's okay.
Yeah, but if you think about it, Optimus Prime is in there.
Oh yeah, they're in there. Well, it's weird because this isn't a sequel to the Transformers run. This is a sequel to Bumblebee.
Bumblebee was pretty good.
Bumblebee was great. Bumblebee was what it should have been because they all look the way they're supposed to.
Yes.
Optimus Prime was a red truck with a trailer. Bumblebee was a Volkswagen. Everything was Starscream was a red jet with gray wings. Everything was the way it was supposed to be. Before it all got Michael Bayed up. And don't get me wrong, I love the first Transformers movie. I mean, I was a kid in a candy store that came out. But yeah.
That was Megatron a gun again?
I don't think he was I don't know. I'll have to rewatch it. I don't think he was a gun. I think he may be a tank or something.
Well, Megatron had two forms in the cartoon.
No, he just had the gun.
No, he was able to transform into a tank.
Only in the Gen 2 comics was he a tank.
Because he had the ability to transform into the cannon type.
That was Galvatron.
No, not the tripod cannon, like the tank thing when Soundwave wasn't around. Because Soundwave was like the only one that toted him as a gun.
I am excited for that movie.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to Dune Part 2.
I'm not watching Dune Part 1.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. I have it, and I want to watch it. I haven't watched it yet.
I've read the book, and I was like, oh, man, y'all left me hanging on this first one. Where's the other part? They're like, tune in till we make the second one. I'm like, you bastards.
You bastards.
All right, I got one.
Go
ahead. Resident Evil 4 remake.
Yeah, I'm not excited about that.
I am. I like Resident Evil. I know you don't. You don't like the spoopy games. I do.
No, I don't.
Of course, that movie comes out on Christmas Day. Aquaman 2 is coming out on Christmas Day. Of course it is.
Yep.
We've got an animated movie.
Of course they're going to bring him out on Christmas Day.
Exactly.
Might as well. He's a present for everyone.
Right? Apparently.
Damn.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Did you watch the first one?
Yes.
Into the Spider-Verse? It was pretty good. So this is continuing off of that. So
yeah. I am sad that Nick Cage is not in the next one. As Spider-Noir. I'm sad.
Guess he was busy.
But no, I love the first one. First one is great. And this one's split into two parts. So part 1, I think, is this year. Part 2, I think, is next year. Also, if you haven't, chat, if you have a PS4 or 5, or you have a PC, play the Spider-Man game from Insomniac and Sony. Very good game.
So, what do y'all think about the new Ninja Turtles coming out? Yep. Well, Diz thinks it's bullshit. He turned around and walked away.
Yep.
It's awful.
Listen, I don't know why everybody has to be so gosh darn experimental with the Ninja Turtles.
I know, right? They keep wanting to change them every time we turn around.
It's a very simple concept. And you know what? Give me a Ninja Turtles that is either animated like the 87 cartoon or the 2012 cartoon, or give me a live action movie like the 1990 movie with the Jim Henson Muppet suits and all that.
I just found something I didn't know existed.
Well, Diz, let me tell you about the vagina.
You guys know about this? Found a video game movie that they're making that
Battletoads versus Double Dragon.
Gran Turismo. Have you seen this?
A Gran Turismo movie?
Yeah. So and it's got what's it? David Harbour.
Somebody is a spy and they have to go undercover in the racing circuit to find a criminal or something, right?
From Stranger Things. He's in it. Orlando Bloom.
Damn.
I mean,
when is this happening?
I haven't seen a good racing movie since Days of Thunder.
I was going to say you're going to say Days of Thunder. I know that you're going to say that.
So, kind of excited about that now that I've saw it. It comes out in August.
Yeah, it's got a pretty good cast.
Yeah.
I had no idea until now. Holy crap.
Paw Patrol, the Mighty movie's coming out. I mean,
I think my Paw Patrol days are over.
Yeah, what about a new Expendables movie?
I saw that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that. I like a good action movie.
I mean, it's got all the old guys in it, and they're still able to function and make a movie. Let them keep making them until they can't function to make a movie anymore. I mean, it's being directed by the old guys anyways.
Yeah. Bruce Willis won't be there because he had to quit acting.
Well, I mean, he might make a cameo appearance. You don't know.
Maybe. I mean, that would be cool. I would like that.
I mean, Bruce Willis, other than in 3, Bruce Willis wasn't really in 1 and 2, other than like the, guy giving them a job. So he could potentially still have that role, even if it's just a short, giving them another task.
Yeah. I mean, these are Sylvester Stallone movies with other action people in them.
Right.
But Sylvester Stallone is the star.
Stallone may even, reach out and just give him a phone call movie, like a role for just Bruce to have like a short phone call conversation if need be, just to keep him in it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they're pretty good friends in that regard. So maybe Bruce will still be in it. But I mean, that's a lot of big names in one of those movies, though.
Yes, it is.
The fact that Chuck Norris was in there was kind of funny, though.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we've been going about an hour and a half.
What about Cocaine Bear?
I do want to watch that. That seems like it would be a hell of a ride.
Where's the cocaine? Well, you see, the bear ate it.
It's in the bear.
What do you mean a bear ate it? Just get it back. No. You don't understand.
is inside the bear. It and the bear are one now.
The bear has lost his fucking mind.
Yeah. Apparently that bear is stuffed in Kentucky. And the people that own it, apparently Ripley's tried to buy it from them. They wouldn't sell it to Ripley's. But apparently it's here in Kentucky somewhere. The actual cocaine bear.
Apparently,
they make. Here's a spoiler, chat. In real life, it didn't live long enough. It lived in less time than the running time of the movie.
I was gonna say
it was a bear that snorted like 500 pounds of cocaine. So it lived for like 10 minutes, but in that 10 minutes, it was.
Apparently, those people make way more money than Ripley was willing to pay them to get that bear.
Apparently, I mean, if you had cocaine bear, would you sell cocaine bear?
I mean, depends on how much I made off it normally versus how much they were willing to give me in one shot.
I was gonna say, to be fair, if the check was big enough, yes, I would. Plus, they would take care of it probably better than I could.
I mean, how much room are we talking is taken up in my house?
I mean, it's a bear, so.
Well, no, I mean, like, do I have a dedicated spot that people come and they pay me to see it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you gotta have its own place.
Right, but I'm saying, how much money am I making yearly off of people coming by?
Before the movie, probably $50.
And then this movie shows, and they're like, "Oh my god, there's a place where that actually exists." And do I want the headache of these motherfuckers showing up at my house? And if I don't want that, Ripley's come buy this damn thing. Give me this check, and you take this off my hands, and then they can go to Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg. I mean, and they can come see this effing bear.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I would do. I would make Ripley's make me 100,000 and
just a bon voyage.
How much? And it's on cocaine.
All right.
The story writes itself.
You know, I just noticed the background and stuff puts me in mind of a religious show or something. I think I need to change the background.
I mean, it's fine. I am an ordained minister. So it's fine.
Maybe I can put us in a mall or something.
No, we need to be in a McDonald's.
Well, I don't know that I can be in a McDonald's. We could be in generic restaurant.
Listen, don't talk about yourself like that. You can be in anything you want to be. As long as you have its permission.
Exactly. Especially that new topic that you guys just taught me a few minutes ago.
That's true. That's true. If you think that's funny, you just found out about it. Well, let me tell you about its friend.
Can we be in the insides of a Tarrasque?
I mean,
yes.
Sure.
That'd be a little creepy.
Yes.
But that's you're giving me a large area of where we could be. Are you talking about in the mouth? In the butthole?
In the butthole.
Somewhere in between?
I mean, Clan mentioned the other friend, so I'm guessing he wants to be in the anal region of a Tarrasque.
I was not talking about the anal region, sir.
Well,
this show's went off the deep end.
What is the vagina's friend, Clan?
It's like the hat. But anyway, before we get canceled, I think we went long enough. It's an hour and a half long episode of Three Old Men. Chat, what are some things that you are excited about? If you didn't mention them in the comments there, drop them in the Discord under the Three Old Men.
There may be stuff that we don't know about. Like there may be a new type of thing on OnlyFans.
That's true.
I have one other thing.
Lunch tomorrow?
I found out today. This year is the final touring year of Kiss.
Oh shit!
I mean, they haven't stopped already.
Nope, this is their final year of touring.
Dang.
In December, their final show will be in Madison Square Garden in New York City, and that'll end their touring career.
How old are they?
70s?
I heard it on the news, but Gene and Paul do not want to end singing. They want to try to get a permanent location in like Las Vegas so that Kiss can keep going, but touring is too much for them.
Gene Simmons is 73 years old. He was born August 25th, 1949.
They are going to be in Knoxville, closest to all of us. They'll be in Knoxville, and they'll also be in Columbus, Ohio in May. Knoxville in November. Just so y'all know. I've already looked for dates and potential tickets. Crazy part is George Strait will be in Columbus, Ohio, the exact same day and time that Kiss will be in Columbus, Ohio. That is going to be an insane freaking time frame for Columbus, Ohio.
True. That's true. And also, to be fair, Matt, I'm also excited about lunch tomorrow.
Oh, y'all going to Mexican?
Yes.
Yep.
It's Fiesta Friday.
I figured.
And we get to go there.
See, I'm not even on their side of Kentucky, and I know where they're doing what they're doing on Friday, chat.
What we do every Friday. All right. So anybody got anything else?
I got to go to
Stranger
Kiss's Alive 25 tour.
Is that this year?
It could be. Maybe late this year, or it may push into next year. They're not sure.
Yeah.
What, the next season?
The final season.
Oh, nice.
Maybe they'll split it in half. First part of final season, second part of final season.
I'd be
okay like they did with Manifest.
I'd be okay with that as long as they do 10 episodes.
I would say you're going to get 8 to 10, I would say.
Or if they do a shorter number, if they do longer episodes.
If they do a shorter number, they'll be longer or more expensive to make. There'll be a lot more effects.
I would be okay with that too.
Are we going to get a rock theme in the other world, though?
He did.
Doesn't mean that his friend can't do it.
Ooh, next time. Have we done Stranger Things? Can we do Stranger Things?
Yeah,
we already did it. Oh, damn it. Yes. I want to do maybe we can just do conspiracy theories about stuff, and we can talk about Stranger Things.
Conspiracy theory or fan theories?
Fan theories and conspiracy theories.
Oh, no, they're not the same thing. Fan theories is like you and I geeking out about like supernatural shit. Conspiracy theories is us talking about like Bigfoot.
Wendigos.
I mean, they're part of that group.
I killed those in WoW Classic.
Nice. You did. You got to kill chinchillas in 14.
I did.
You could still kill them to your heart's content, but you can't handle being a bard.
Mm-hmm.
You can be
I can kill them. I can kill them in WoW also in like PvP.
That's true. You can.
No, you can't because there ain't no fucking chinchillas in WoW.
Yep. Chinchillas.
Nope.
All right, chat.
I'm kicking them out of the guild right now, chat. Fuck them.
We're gonna go ahead and go, chat. Thanks for being with us, staying with us this long. It's past our bedtime, definitely.
Not mine.
So thank you for being here. We appreciate everyone for being here. As always, Join us for the shows. You're watching Three Old Men. Guess what? Next Thursday will be After the Roll, where we talk about the D&D campaign that'll be happening this Sunday. I was going to say Saturday. You're wrong, chat, because it's Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern time, right here. New episode, Not Actually Heroes Cataclysm. There's a reminder in the Discord.
Sunday.
It's also on the channel there. If you click the schedule link on the channel, it's there.
We're getting into the really good content coming up to like a midpoint where we'll stop this campaign and start the other one that's its sister campaign.
If you think that they have been in some shit before, that was just the training wheels. Yep. Get ready. People will die.
I mean, they already died.
So there's that. And then, of course, Monday nights is Super Retro Game Show Extreme, where we continue our slog through Majora's Mask because somebody decided that they wanted a 100% that son of a bitch.
You're welcome.
And here we are stuck playing Majora's Mask. So join us for that.
Like 4 more episodes.
I'm sure someone enjoys
400 more episodes.
I know that I'm in the minority. Yeah, we only have a short 400 episodes remaining of Majora's Mask. So there you go. I'm sure other people enjoy it. I just do not. But there's that. And of course, like I said, let's discuss things. Go in the Discord right there. Go there. Talk. Say hi. Ask questions. Tell us things. It's amazing. You should do it. It's fun. We're there a lot. There you go. There's even voice channels. You can just hang out on a voice channel and see if somebody comes in and says, "What are you doing here?"
I even thought about getting there and like doing like a watch party for like some old Ninja Turtles cartoon because I wanted to watch those. I've been wanting to watch the old D&D cartoon, so I may do that.
We need to just get in there and have a watch party for Supernatural.
Supernatural, yeah, and Force Diz to do it. That's how much does somebody have to donate to make Force Diz to watch Supernatural all 15 seasons?
I mean, I feel like somebody's gonna have to be at Diz's house and just force him because he's gonna be playing WoW instead.
That's true. If you're watching this, you're like, I would like to watch all these shows that they're talking about, but I feel like I would be lost. Have no fear! ! NerdTube there in chat gives you the link to our YouTube channel where you can catch up on all of our shows. It's over 400 hours of content, chat, for free. It's a great deal at twice the price. So there you go. But also, it's not just me. There is Dr. Diz here as well. He is my partner in crime, my hetero life mate. Say hi, Diz. Or bye, Diz.
Hi, Diz. Bye, Diz.
And then, of course, Buck, the Admiral himself. He also streams. Buck, what do you do over there on that channel of yours?
Well, I like to play a lot of WoW. I like to play survival games. Here lately, we've been playing a lot of Darkness Falls 7 Days to Die. It is one of the more harder mod packs for 7 Days to Die that are out there. We've so far played 3 sessions of it. I've died twice. So out of 3 streams, I've died 2 streams. So it is rough.
Did you die to the Horde?
No, I've died to cats in the snow.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, I've died to
attack when you least expect it.
So it is rough. Because the game hates me and spawned me in one of the more rougher terrains in the game. So that was the thing. But I like a challenge, and you and Diz have seen me play 7 days, and I don't die that often in any survival game. So for me to have died on the first stream in the first 2 days of gameplay means this game is a lot rougher than most. So it became brutal. But when I'm not hanging out with y'all on Thursdays at nighttime, for After the Roll and 3 Men, also do a DMing session of D&D the first and third Saturdays of the month, where I do Edar Realm of Dragons that y'all also play in, where y'all are trying to figure out what in the hell happened to this world and how to fix it.
This is true.
But hopefully we will switch up soon when Arc 2 comes out, and we will figure out how to get that going, because when that launches, I'm going to get a server for the community to be able to play on. And what I plan on doing for that is during my streams, I'm going to play on a solo world. And then I will have the server open for anyone to join, like y'all and Hardly and people in the community that I trust not to get on and grief and mess with everyone, to be on to play. And then during the day when I stream, I'll be playing on my own solo world. And then when y'all are able to get on, I will get on it to play alongside y'all. And then if the community wants to see everything happening once we're on and actually have built up and done things, then I will get on there every so often and kind of show on stream what we've built and how we've progressed and stuff along the way through there. But that's kind of the plan, is I'll stream solo and then I'll play alongside y'all when y'all are active, so that I don't progress past y'all in the world in real time. So that's kind of my plan. But I usually do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays. But Mondays have been taken from me thanks to the VA for now. And I found out that over on Dungeon Mechanics that on Wednesday mornings in the near future, I will be playing in another D&D game at 9:30 a.m.
Morning D&D.
Morning D&D. So, I'll have D&D on Wednesday mornings, Thursday afternoons, and then Saturdays and Sundays. So I'll have D&D half of my weeks.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
It's a lot of D's.
I've got a lot of notebooks. Y'all know me. I love taking notes.
Dang. All right. Well, with all that said, we're going to call it quits here. I'm Clan Diesel for Dr. Diz and Double Buck. Y'all have a good night. And as always, hey, you kids, get off our lawn. Not everybody.
See you guys next time.